Welcome to day number 58 of the 90-Day Happiness Challenge. I am Matthew Embry McLean, the Shamanic Happiness Coach. Whew, so much work that we have done all the way up until now, reinventing ourselves, going through what are projections and how did we show up before and all these other things. And now we've gone through exploring the aspects of ourself. And today, for 58, we're going to honor those aspects and what we've decided to adopt, what we've decided to change, move around, whatever that is. We are going to, much like the previous exercise with perceptions, carry around our new adoptions. Part of this is simply a reminder of what we decided to adopt. It's to work as a tool of inspiration, right? So that wherever we're going, whatever we're doing, we can feel safe in going, yes, this is it. This is my reminder of who I am and what I'm going to adopt, right? So this keeps the forward momentum of our journey salient within our minds. And the cool part about this is that as we're doing this, we get to be in closer proximity of the exploration of truth, of what it means to be us. So, as you're doing this, we get to understand that as we're living, so are our journeys. And if things need to change, we now have a myriad of tools to align us into that new change. To let go of maybe something that we thought that did work for us, but it's turning out, I actually need this instead, or whatever it would be, okay? Maybe your journey is asking or revealing to you something completely new, even after you thought you knew what your journey was through this challenge. Boom. It's totally okay to do that. So for today, we are going to use some type of piece of paper. I like these big note cards. You could use whatever you'd like, but we're going to go ahead and write down the 6 aspects of ourselves that we chose to, the 6 things that we added to each one of the aspects individually. Sorry, that's confusing. We're going to take, let me reword that now. We're going to take the individual aspects that we chose to change about each of our 6 aspects and write them down on a card and piece of paper, okay? We're going to make sure that when we write this, we're going to be succinct and write it into a one-word sentence. We're not going to have a paragraph, because maybe your post did have a paragraph, and that's perfectly okay. But we're going to make it, shorten it down. And the reason why we want to shorten it down is because we're going to allow ourselves the freedom to redefine what that sentence means. When we have a huge paragraph that creates such structure, sometimes it kind of limits our expression. And so we're going to free ourselves of that limit a little bit, and we're going to write it into a succinct sentence. So carrying all 6 of them in here, and I'm going to have them with me. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because for 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever, you could do these 3 times, just like when you're going out. Really, it's up to you and when you want to look at these, but look at them 3 times a day and reiterate and be like, oh yeah, these are with me. I'm adopting this new habit. I'm adopting this new way of being. I'm stepping outside of that old self, right? And the important thing also, too, about the verbiage on these is you're going to write them in the positive form, not the avoidance form. So maybe you wanted to change a behavior and understand that when we say, I will not do this, what we are telling the universe is that we need more opportunities to recognize when we are doing it so that we can avoid it, okay? So that we can be in the moment of changing it. So that keeps us in the past. It keeps the universe supplying us with situations to change. But we're done with that. We are just going to be different. We're not going to look at the past as the signifier to tell us to change. We're moving forward. And so an example, let's say you want to build your relationships, okay? And we need to connect with more people, like networking. And you would write down, for that, as just an example, because your sentences are going to be extremely personal to you. We're going to write down I am a connected person who freely reaches out to people. Boom. There's one. People come to me, and this could be, maybe I have a view that people have to come to me for a certain reason, right? So I might say, people approach me because of my service, and simply like, that's a good one right there. People approach me because of my service. And so that keys you into going, oh, I'm connecting in this way, right? We don't necessarily have to say, I am a connected person or I network well. You could say that, right? I am excellent at networking, and you could do that. And so every time you pull that out and you go, wow, I'm excellent at networking. Yes. Wait, what does that mean for me right in this moment? And then you would look in every single moment and you would say, wow, I'm networking all the time, right? And that's perfectly fine. Whatever is right for you. Personal journey again. So you're going to keep it with us. Now, the science behind this is pretty powerful. Understanding that we create an electromagnetic field. And like I had previous videos, I have told you about maybe when you get on your tarot deck or you want something that's really personal to you, you can sleep with it, and that actually allows you to feel into the way that your magnetics interacts with it, and it becomes a little bit more of like an extension of you. And so via doing that, by keeping this with you, your body gets attuned to what's on the card. And really, it's not going to take very long, maybe just a couple days, before you actually memorize the whole card. Just keep it with you still, though, because you want that energetic response, okay, from your body. Because you could have this on anywhere on your body. It doesn't matter, because we are a huge electromagnetic field, even if you have it in a pocket in your shirt, in your purse, just making sure you carry that with you a lot. And if you don't do that, then don't put it in your purse. Or backpack. Don't do that unless you carry your backpack with you. It's more of a pocket deal, so shirt pocket, pants pocket, maybe you have cargo pants, cargo shorts or something that have a pocket way down at the feet. Totally fine, whatever. You could even put it in your shoe if you want to, just like, fold it up and put it in your shoe or something. Any of those things brings whatever is written on this card closer and closer and closer, so you start vibing with it more. It becomes part of you. And via doing that, it will become easier. It'll be a little bit of a tool kind of a thing that gradually transitions you into the new whatever it is, the new adoption. So for your post, all you're going to do is just put down those 6 sentences in the affirming format, not the avoidance format, like I just kind of mentioned. We wouldn't want to say something like, let's go to a behavior, so a habit. Thinking into a habit. You could use this if you wanted to change your health with smoking. So I'm just going to use that one. Smoking is, a habit that we've already proven that's not very good for us. And so smoking, we could say that instead of saying I'm smoke free, you would say something like, it's going to be something like, my lungs breathe in fresh air, or only breathe in fresh air, or what I choose to breathe in is healthy for me, okay? And what that would do, and let's break that down, if you're saying what I choose to breathe in is healthy for me, that means that not only when you're discovering that when you smoke, it doesn't feel good, you're creating a different connotation, you're unplugging your programming, you're reprogramming it so that when you smoke, your body is going to know that it's not good for you. It's going to know the maladaptive qualities that it's having. And so obviously this is not good for you. And so every time you smoke, your programming will detach and it will start to rewrite to give you an avoidance of that thing. Now you will feel, because we know, nicotine and all that stuff, you will probably start to feel withdrawals and all those things. And so if that's the case, you've already initiated the freedom from this habit, and it will open up many areas of your life. And so what you need to do is set up the structures to support the freedom of that. And so we would want to be mindful, and when we would be engaging or in behaviors that would be the products of a frustration, such as I'm really jittery right now because I need to smoke, or whatever it would be, like that programming that we used to have, because your body is still going to feel it and it's going to let that programming go. When we change, the body reads that programming as if it's happening for the first time. And so as you release it, you're going to be experiencing it again. And so you want to set up new experiences that override the old ones, such as I'm releasing this feeling of discomfort, this feeling of agitation or whatever, you're going to provide something that soothes that, and you're going to give your body a new experience to call truth in the moment, so you can free yourself from that. Okay, so that's just one example. This type of initiation is huge, huge, huge. So go ahead and do the share this video using the hashtag, of course, 90-Day Happiness Challenge. Tag me, Matthew Embry McLean, Shamanic Happiness Coach. And we want to see what those 6 new aspects of you are, because you're going to be inspiring people that are around you in your circle. Some of us may have already known, or we've heard that, the 5 people that we hang out with this most are the ones that are going to emulate or be the direct reflection of our future. And so if you are one of those people for somebody else, your adaptation is going to be inspiring change in the world. And that change is probably going to come in the form of support as well. So be proud that you are doing these changes. You're rocking it. This is you. What else can I say for this space? I feel like that's it for today. Yeah, we don't need any other support. We're just going to allow this huge change to take place, making sure that we're also setting up or being aware of what type of supports we need as we transition, okay? So in the next, coming up, we're almost to day 60. In the next 30 days, super exciting. A lot of activities, a lot of changing up how we view the world in our perceptions, but this is on a different level. So it's pretty powerful stuff. We're going to become superhuman in so many ways. And hopefully you already are starting to feel that way. So with light and love, I say namaste. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Please. You can always find me on Facebook, Matthew Embry McLean, Shamanic Happiness Coach. You can message me there. Or you can go and give me a call, 775-800-4271. Text me there as well. Or you can send an email to matthew@shamanichappinesscoach.com. Okay. With light and love, namaste. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.